Well, ladies and gentlemen, could this be the last you see of Gully Son from DGS Music's Radio? Well, if it is, or if it isn't, we got to get into that intro. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. Is this the last spot we're gonna do? Maybe. But I need you to get up and bop with me right now. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go. Bop, 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 bop. Hey, hey. Bop, 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 bop. Now rock with me. Hey, hey. Bop, bop, bop. Now rock with me. Hey, 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 hey. DJ Gully's on. DJ Gully's on. DJ Gully's on. DJ Gully's on. Hey. DJ Gully's on. Hey. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? Today is Monday, April 28th, and I am your host, DJ Gully's son. How's everybody doing? I know it's been a couple weeks since I did a show. And so, once again, I want to say I apologize. I apologize. So, life is just catching up to me quicker than I needed to right now. And the reason I keep talking to this is just the end. I gotta kind of rethink my show here and see if how I'm gonna evolve this, because I can't get schedules right with some of my friends and other hosts that I was gonna do. So I'm still trying to figure out how to evolve this show. So I don't know what to do. I think I might start doing some more TikTok, YouTube shorts, try to keep building my audience with just smaller segments. I tried doing the recording like in the car, which I've been doing it, but it's like trying to piece those together. And then like I said, my schedule right now is just all over the place, so I haven't been able to like post consistently like I would like to or that I want to. So I'm just saying, bear with me. You might be seeing some changes. I was trying to post a couple. I went from 1 to 3 episodes to now it seems like I done gave you an episode every other 2 weeks, and I can't do that. I gotta figure out something that could be more consistent and more engaging. It's still gonna be a radio style type show. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. So I'm just asking y'all to bear with me, keep rocking with your boy. I'm trying to make an effort here at late night to try to put another show out. So this show is being recorded on Monday. It's probably not going to be able to drop till tomorrow. So Tuesday, April 29th. So this is a mix show. Plus it's past midnight, so technically it is. So, but how's everybody doing? How's the last 2 weeks? Anything y'all seen or did? I know recently I went and saw the Michael movie. The movie was really good. I know there's a lot of people saying it's bland, it's mid. Some people saying it's great. I just thought it was really good. I'm not gonna go too in depth or try to debate. If you didn't like it, that's just up to you. But I thought it was good. I thought it kind of showed what I got from it was he just had a messed up childhood. and people like he grew up as a weirdo, but it's like, man, you got a messed up childhood. It could just mess you up as an adult, and I think it did, but that's just my opinion. So but I thought the movie was really good. But also in the past couple weeks, just been doing some stuff with some of my peeps, stuff with the wifey and all, and so I tried to make some beats, do some music and stuff as well. I also started trying to see if I can work on some projects. My boy called me the other day, said he wants me to work on his project. So I've been trying to just do different types of stuff these past couple weeks. I also have an opinion on the Kehlani album. Really good. But there is a but it's not a bad but. To why I feel the way I feel and what people have been saying. But we'll get into that in a little bit. The show tonight is gonna not be super long, so I'm just gonna get a couple of my instrumentals, and we're gonna keep the show short. I'm gonna really try to stick to that. Keep this show short, but let me go over a couple. See, I can't even talk. I'm gonna go over a couple of my ad reads. First ad read: Mile High Precise Renovations. My boys over there, you heard? When a storm hits or your home needs real work, you don't gamble, you call the people who care about the community they serve. Mile High Precise Renovations delivers top quality roofing, siding, windows, gutters, decks, and full exterior upgrades across Aurora, Parker, and the Denver metro areas. They use the best materials, handle your insurance claims, and back every job with craftsmanship that lasts. Schedule your free exterior inspection at milehighReno.com and protect your home with the Team Colorado Trust. Like I said, my boy Osco over there, he gonna hold you down. So go ahead and call 303-656-7480. So hit them up. They gonna hold you down. Second ad read: the Culture Atlas. Me and my boy, my brother, we still working on these. So come early summer, we're gonna start kicking some things off. But the website is up, thecultureatlas.com. So to discover the world the way it was meant to be seen, connected. The Culture Atlas is a living map of global traditions, customs, and communities. Explore 1,000 plus cultures, save your journey, and connect with thousands of cultures around the world. From wasabi in Japan to graffiti lines in Sao Paulo, every culture has a story. And so you can find that at thecultureatlas.com. So like I said, me and my bro, we working on that too. So I got a lot I'm working on. I'm working on music, like I said, trying to figure out a way for this podcast, and I'm also going to start working on this Culture Atlas app. So go ahead and check that out. All right, thecultureatlas.com. All right, so what we're going to do here, we're going to get into a couple of instrumentals, and when we come back, we'll get into this Kehlani album. Okay, it's your boy DGS Musics. Well, I'm DJ Gully. This is DGS Musics Radio, and we'll be back. Let's go. You are now tuned in to DGS Musics Radio. Yeah. Yeah, those tracks produced by my boy Juba, aka Schnig, my boy. He made those beats right there. So I really miss y'all, man. Like I said, hope everybody's done had a past couple weeks. If it's been crazy, as usual, I always say call in 720-432-3481. Go ahead and call in that call-in line. Even if I end up evolving the show and making some changes, still do the call-in line. I still want to try to. I just got to figure out how I'm gonna do this show. So, like I said, just bear with me. Give me some time. I'm gonna get it figured out. I'm gonna hit a good streak. My schedule gonna be right, and we're gonna get it on and popping. But look out for some things. Always check out my music pages at DGS MUSEICS. That's DGS MUSEICS on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. That's where I'm heavy at. Okay, so DGS MUSEICS at Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. A couple things I want to get into, a little bit of sports before, like I said, we get into that Kehlani project. Some NBA scores, the playoffs. So I think I had picked Denver and OKC. I don't know if that's gonna happen because Denver is down 3-2, but they did win last night on the 28th the 27th, because today's the 28th. I think earlier I said the 29th. So, sorry. Today's the 28th because it's past midnight. But the Nuggets did win 125-113. The Thunder swept the Suns. Figured that. 131-122. And let's see. The Pistons, who won 60 games this year, they're down 3-1. Nobody saw that coming. I don't think anybody saw that coming. The Knicks were almost in trouble, but they tied up their series 2-2. Celtics are up on the Sixers 3-1. Yep, and the Spurs up on the Trailblazers. So it looks like it's going to end up being, it might end up being OKC and the Spurs in the semis. So, because I don't know if Denver's still going to be able to get out of this series with Anthony Edwards down. If they do, tough climb still. But, I am from Denver. Even though I am a Bulls fan, I'm a straight Bulls fan. But, I don't mind shouting out the Nuggets, but the Nuggets ain't looking good right now. So, looks like it's going to be OKC and the Spurs. And then in the East, I think it's probably going to be maybe Celtics, Knicks. Because I just don't trust the Cavs or the Magic, even though if they beat the Pistons, it's probably gonna come down to the Celtics or Knicks. So, and I can't stand the Knicks. Even though I'm from New York, Queens, don't get it twisted. I like all the New York teams, just not the Knicks. They broke my heart in the 90s because I was a Bulls fan and they whooped up on the Bulls. So we'll go down that rabbit hole later. But so yeah. So about this Kehlani album, self-titled Kehlani album. I give it a I'm gonna give it like a 8.5, 8.7, something like that. Pretty close to a 9. I'm not gonna give it a 10 because so I want to say this: the album is really good. it sounds like a 2000 it sounds like a 2005 R&B album. But I think what people, because on the internet people are saying it's not good, it's kind of like mid. I don't think it's mid. I think it's way above mid. She really captured the essence, but I think when it comes to the golden era of R&B, which we miss, and the golden R&B era is comes from like the 70s, between the 60s and the 80s, like that old school Temptations, Diana Ross, Al Green, all those 90s R&B derived from that. I just feel like the 90s era, when it came to R&B and hip hop, it was a golden age. So, to my point, I think people want something that feels like the 90s, but her album doesn't sound 90s. It's like early 2000s R&B, which derived from the 90s era. It was the after effect of the 90s, and which was a cool era too, because we like a lot of those 2000 era artists, from people like the B2Ks and the Marios and 3LW, things like that. So the album has that feel. It has like an early 2000s R&B vibe to it, and it's good. It is really good. But I think R&B, let's say in the past 5-10 years, has just been like okay. So I think when people actually get something that is really good, they're like, nah, I want something better. But the standard was so low, and I think when it comes to R&B, so you got to give her props. She just took like different sounds from the 2000 era, put it together, and made it sound like that. But I think people, when it comes to R&B, people want to feel. I think that's just missing in music in general, especially when it comes to hip hop and R&B. People want, like, when it comes to hip hop, they want like fun, that feeling, R&B, like that feeling. And it's not that the Kehlani album doesn't have feeling. It does. It's just, and I really like Kehlani. She's one of my favorite artists of the new generation, because my favorite R&B artists are like Mary J. Blige, Faith Evans, Monica, Mariah. That's like my era. SWV, the greatest R&B group in my opinion. So I don't know. I think that's what everybody is kind of like looking for. They're looking for that feeling, that R&B feeling. And like I said, the Kehlani album is good. It's a little bit better than the Ari Lennox album and the LMA album. But those were like the LMA project was just kind of like, it was okay. It wasn't bad either. It was just, it was all right. It was a good listen. Ari Lennox album kind of just had a different R&B vibe to it, like an alternative vibe to it, but not like true R&B feel to it. So I think that's just where I think that's what people are feeling like it's missing something. And Folded was such a good song. I think people had that feeling of, okay, maybe we got something. And like I said, the album, it doesn't disappoint, but it doesn't give you, I don't know, it just doesn't give you that number 10 feeling. Now, if people rate it a 9 or a 10 or say it's 10 out of 10, I ain't mad at that either, because I think Kehlani is a good artist, and it looked like she really put it into it. I mean, even the back and forth song she did with Missy. I thought that was a cool song, and to get Missy to be like new Kehlani, I thought that was dope. But once again, when the drums came on, it sounded like the Maria song, those drums. So I think she took us back to 2005, but I guess we didn't get the original of it. I've been using this illustration for years. Is that if we want the best of both worlds, the perfect example I can think of is when Hit Boy did Nas's albums recently. Now, he didn't take the sounds from the 90s and redo them and then put Nas on the beats. I think he created a sound that sounded like the 90s, like just like the 90s, but it were like newer beats, so I think that's what people want. Like, they want the feel, that sound of that era, but newer, but not taken from, because tracks that we sample old stuff, I'm a producer, so I know about sampling. We sample from old all the time, so yeah, that's just my thoughts on the Kehlani joint, but go listen to it. It's a good one. But let's get into a couple of more beats I got for y'all. All right, and then we'll be back. All right, let's go. This is DGS MUSEICS Radio. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back, y'all, to the DGS Music's Radio. Yes, sir. So, yeah, man. There's some other songs. There's two songs that I've been vibing out to pretty hard to. Let me look it up real quick. It's man, and I hope I'm gonna be saying her name right. Let me get it pulled up. It is it's this song by NOMI. I think it's Nami. Maybe I'm not saying it right. NOMI, and it's called Sweet Talk. Man, that joint is fire, bro. That joint straight fire. Go listen to that song. That's what I've been bumping pretty heavy. I'm gonna let me see if it shows up on my screen. No, y'all probably can't see it. Yeah, NOMI. Sweet Talk, joint fire. And then there's another song by this girl named Nala. Man, I can't say none of these names. I don't know none of these people. But this is what I've been bumping. She got a song by NALI called All Day. Maybe I'll screenshot it and edit it in the the video here so y'all can see it. Two songs I'm bumping pretty heavy. So what have y'all been bumping? What y'all been playing in the car? Let me know. There is another ad read I forgot to get to. Don't humble your hustle. Nope, that's two wrong ones. Yeah, here we go. But go check out my High Precise Renovations and the Culture Atlas. But this is her Instagram page, The Hustle House. Go check that out. Let's see here. Oh, shoot. I gotta go get my plug before my computer dies. Well, I got a couple minutes. So don't humble your hustle. Oh, let me go right here. Back to it. Yes. Listen, if you're out here building something real, you don't have the time to shrink. That's why Don't Humble Your Hustle is the uniform for anybody chasing purpose. From bold crew necks to the new spring collection, every piece is made to remind you who you are. Destined. Tap in at don'thumbleyourhustle.com. Use code DESTIN. I hope I'm saying that right. For $5 off. Dress like you mean it and don't humble your hustle. So, yeah, y'all. Let me get into one more one of these beats here. Plug it up, and then we're gonna wrap up this show here. We'll be back. It's your boy DJ Galesan. This is DGS Music's Radio. Let's go. Yeah. You're now tuned into the DGS Music's Radio Show with your boy DJ Galesan. Okay, so I'm sorry, y'all. If the show cut out, hopefully I edit this correctly. I'll figure out how to put this together. So if what I'm recording right now is just a smooth transition, nothing ever happened. This computer, this is why I need a new laptop, because this joint just straight cut out on me. Like, I looked down, I thought I had it plugged in, and it wasn't plugged in. And so now I can't even get my mouse to work. If it's not one thing, it's the other. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna take too much time. This is pretty much this show. What I will do is I'm gonna leave y'all with another song, another beat, and we'll close out the show that way. But once again, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is technically not the last episode, but this may be the last episode of me sitting down and doing a show just like this, or even the hybrid where I've been doing it in the car and putting it together and showing it. I gotta figure out something else to do. So yeah, man, hopefully y'all have a good rest of y'all week. Let me know. Once again, always call into the call-in line, 720-432-3481. Let me know what y'all been up to. But yeah, the show is evolving. I'm gonna keep it pushing. This is DGS MUSEICS Radio, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.